I mean, happiness itself is a fucking construct. It's just this fabricated idea, and I don't think it exists per se, and I don't mean that in like a fully nihilistic way. I think you can be like that sort of warm feeling you get when you accomplish a goal, or if you're with family or whatever. I think that's very real, but I don't think it really mixes with concepts like art or whatever. I don't think I will ever be happy with art, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think the closest you can get to contentness is accepting that fact that you will never be happy with your art.
It's more complicated these days, but
Scene 1, Mark?
Movie magic. We have known each other like too long, I think.
Yeah.
To be honest.
What's your point?
My point is that would you have expected that we would have ended up where we are now if we had gone back to the end of high school? Would you have said like you would be here in Belfast making a documentary about the fact that you're going to play a concert tonight?
Nah, probably not. No.
Okay, we're gonna get right into it here.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask, who are you?
I'm a concept.
What is it that you do?
What is it I do? I do lots of things. Produce my own sounds. I can write my own lyrics. I can put on my own shows. I'm kind of a control freak. I like having control over every aspect of everything.
What made you say yes to actually doing this documentary? Because it's basically giving us complete control.
I suppose, I don't know. I just think I'll get something out of it. Give people kind of a context for the art I'm doing at the moment.
How do people label your music?
Genre-wise, people label it as kind of punk rap, and I don't think a lot of people would get this. I describe my music as very what's the word? It's very sarcastic. I'd describe it. It's very aggressive and it's very truthful, but there's a very big hint of irony in there. I'd say that's the best way to put it.
You're incredibly unpredictable, particularly these days. Like, I've never known you to be someone that I could understand. Like, people will ask me questions about, oh, what's Jacob up to? What's Jacob's doing? And I feel bad sometimes because I've got no fucking clue. Like, I just.
That's how I like it. That's how I like it. I just want to kind of explore, if I'm honest. I think it was Kanye West who once said, "I have no manager now. I cannot be managed."
Can we get some records in? Tell us about Metal Fingers. Who's Metal Fingers to you?
This is MF Doom. He is one of the fucking greatest. Another one as well, Frank Ocean.
So who would you say is your greatest influence in music?
That's a tough one. I always change the answer for that question. But right now, artistically, sound-wise, aesthetic-wise, I'd have to go Kanye, Death Grips, Slow Tie, Mac Miller. That's 4 so far, isn't it? Yeah, fuck it, Tyler. Actually, yeah.
You do go through your phases.
I do for sure.
In the high school, it was a lot of Bowie. I know you said you're
No,
not
it
quite
wasn't.
there.
Don't put words in my mouth. No,
you
don't
liked
put
it.
words in my mouth. Bowie was definitely not an
I
influence.
guess we could talk about where are we now and what's going on here. Yeah.
This is the American Bar. This is happening tonight. This gig.
Who are you playing with and why have you chosen to play with them?
Dirt Cheap, Aussie Man, Jinx because you, Max, recommended him, and then playing with Bia because I met Bia at a party like a week ago.
We were just talking about your Polaroid jacket. Do you want that to be your motif?
I suppose, like, to a degree, the Polaroid jacket's going to be a thing that lasts this era, but at the same time I don't want them just to remember this. I want them to remember what I'm going to do next and what I'm going to do after that. It's a challenge because every visual I make from this point needs to be more interesting than that Polaroid jacket, which I'm kind of excited about, but I'm kind of, if I'm honest, it's the only aspect of creativity right now I'm like tiny bit stressing over because I don't know what I'm going to do next.
Stress about the fashion shit.
Yeah, of course. It's like it's important. Like, although music's like audio, people are so into superficial visual shit now, and I enjoy that. I like visual design a lot.
So Jacob, you say that you don't have any kind of anxiety performing.
No. What's
That's
the point?
fucking crazy to me.
What's the point?
What do you mean?
Like, there's no point. Like, it's not going to help my performance if I'm anxious.
Are you not even slightly concerned?
No. I like to think 10 years from now I'll still be doing like one cover per set just because I'm up there to have fun for myself. As much as I'm performing for other people, I'm performing for me as well. I don't know if I ever will be satisfied creatively. I think I'll get close to it. And yeah, the rest of the set you'll just need to fucking find out.
I ran my truck into an anti-abortion rally, got that shit laid down and I screamed, ah! Don't give a fuck, people don't give a fuck, people don't give a fuck, people don't give a fuck. Thanks for waiting, I'm on the 76, quick visit to the clinic, call that magic trick, finger on the whole right, only both in my place, only thinking about how we have to sales, when we stick in mind, like I wouldn't scare me. Push your pimps, stick my books and beats. Doom, over you. I'm on the timeline. You still smoke rolling fags. What the fuck is with that? What is up, shaggers? Can some cunt get us a fucking glass of water? Please. Saying I'm too sensitive, I'm saying we need to get more argumentative.
Last question for me anyway. Do you find yourself content in what you do, or do you think you can be content, or are you more along the lines of wanting to constantly be, I guess to a degree, unhappy with what you're doing?
I don't know if I ever will be satisfied creatively. I don't think there is such thing as satisfaction at all in life. I think that's very much digs into the idea of pursuit of happiness. You know, you will never like constantly chasing shit. I don't think it really mixes with concepts like art or whatever. I don't think I will ever be happy with art, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think the closest you can get to contentness is accepting that fact that you will never be happy with your art. That doesn't mean you won't find joy in it. Like, I fucking love performing live, and you'll see that on stage. Like, I fucking adore it. There's nothing I'd rather be doing. But yeah, I think this whole fucking construct of being satisfied with art is pointless. And I think you're an idiot if you pursue it, to be honest. But respectfully.
Alright, anything else?
Maybe this is what we both get as being together has a lot of implications. Search both the reputations, this could be our crucifixion. This isn't your first kill, but it's mine. But the line got crossed way back at that restaurant.